Welcome, guys. Welcome. Question and answers. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I just thought I'll jump in to take some of your questions. So let's wait a few minutes, let people jump in, and we'll begin. Hello, welcome, guys. Welcome. Feel free and ask any question with regards to healing, detox, using fruits and herbs, dry fasting, water fasting. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Be sure to give me your name so I can see your name. Okay. I'd like to see your name and the question. Hello, welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming on. What do you do if you have what do you do if you have COVID? If it were me, okay, I'll be on a high fruit diet, definitely. Okay, I'll use respiratory tea, respiratory one tincture, because you got to open up the lungs and cleanse it, work on your kidneys and work on your lymphatic system. That's pretty much all you can do. Of course, go seek treatment if you need it. But if I was trying to do it naturally, I'll rest a lot. I'll rest a lot and keep the diet very light. Maybe I'll go on a high fruit diet, but you can have some soups. Even fruit juices are even better than natural fruits. And the respiratory tea, respiratory one tincture, lots of that. I would inhale the fumes from the respiratory tea. That's what I would do. And rest. Thank you so much for being present. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like I said, don't forget to give me your names. Okay, what can I do for HBP? So any kind of blood pressure, okay, high blood pressure, especially high blood pressure, it's always your adrenal glands and kidneys that are the main cause of it. Okay, so your adrenal glands, if you look at the blood pressure number, the top number is adrenals, the bottom number is your kidneys. So the word adrenal is top, renal, kidney. So the adrenals sit on top of the kidneys. So if you have a blood pressure issue, it's your adrenal glands and kidneys. And even if you had a low blood pressure issue, it's still your adrenal glands and your kidneys as well. So the two are interconnected. You cannot have one without the other. So you address your kidneys, address your lymphatic system. You need kidney filtration. You need to move your lymph system. You need to work on your adrenal glands, and you also work on your lungs. Okay, use respiratory tea, respiratory one tincture, and also work on your heart. Use herbs for the heart. Okay, that's how you get it normalized. Of course, stay on your meds if you are on, and consult your doctor to talk about the medications, etc. So someone says, why juicing over smoothies? Well, because when we're trying to heal the human body, we're trying to minimize digestion because it takes a lot of energy and resources from the body. So when you notice that animals in general, when they're sick, they tend not to eat. Okay, they'll have a little water here and there, but they'll never eat. And that's because they're trying to conserve energy to heal the body. So when juicing is superior over smoothies for that reason, because there's very little digestion. So the majority of the resources are sent and used to heal the body. So if you want a quick healing, you want to go on the juicing. I wouldn't jump onto a juice cleanse though immediately. I'll go and have some fruit diet and build up to a juicing. Okay, but definitely both work, juicing and smoothies. Just make sure it's 100% fruits. That's it. Okay. So, this is Uchi. Hi, Uchi. Thank you. Welcome. Help, I have gout. Okay, uric acid. Uric acid buildup can be two reasons. Number one is your kidneys not filtering acid. Actually, that's the primary reason. Number two, you have excess candida or fungus in your body. They produce uric acid as well. So if me, I'm trying to fix this, I'll go 100% fruit diet, 2 kidney teas, 2 kidney tinctures, 2 adrenal gland tinctures, bowel strength tincture, and endocrine tincture is what I would use. Okay, you need kidney filtration for this. I would also use antimicrobial herbs to get rid of the excess fungus in the body. You probably need to use that for 2 or 3 months. That's how I would attend to the gout. So gout is buildup of uric acid, and it's all due to kidneys and lymphatic system not moving. So you want to move your lymph system with the fruit diet and lymphatic herbs as well. So as long as my son refuses to eat fruit, any ideas? I can't get him to start. Put your son on an alkaline cooked vegan diet first, and that would transition him and take him away from the addiction in those foods he likes to eat, like the protein and starches. Once you get away from the stimulants and the toxins and the additives in those foods, and you go on a cooked alkaline vegan diet, so high veggies, preferably raw. And then you can build up to the fruits because he will see improvements. He will feel better. His mind won't be clouded, and then you can work onto the fruit-only diet. So I would transition that way. I wouldn't force. Don't force your son. It's just nice and gradual. And also lead by example. If you are not doing it, don't expect your son to do it. because children and in general, no matter the age, always look at their parents for inspiration. So if the parents are not doing it, are not following the course, or are not acting the way that they want the kids to act, they won't do it. The kids won't do it. Okay. What do you think about transitioning to vegan in the beginning? Yeah, I just covered it right now. That's for you, Douglas. I covered it right now. You can do it gradually. You can go, if you're coming from a standard American diet, I would go fruits, breakfast, lunch, maybe a raw salad, dinner, have some steamed veggies or alkaline vegan. Do that for a few days, and then you can go fruits, breakfast, fruits, lunch. Then dinner, have some salad or greens. And then 3 more days, you can go fruits, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, any fruit will do. Okay, it could be berries, it could be mango, it could be papaya, it could be melons, it could be grapes. Doesn't matter what it is. I got gastritis. Please help. And how long do you think it takes? Gastritis is interstitial lymphatic congestion in the GI tract. Okay, this is what it is. Okay, they're all the same. No matter what you call them, it's acids burning you from the inside out. Your lymphatic system in your GI tract is compromised. Okay. And therefore, you will have these issues. So you want to get rid of it. You want to move the acids in your GI tract, causing a problem. So it's not only your GI tract; it's systemic. So you need to go on I'll use sub-acid fruits like pears, apples, if you can tolerate them. Find the fruit you can tolerate. If you can't tolerate the fruits, go on the green drinks. But definitely use herbs for your bowels. Use herbs for your pancreas. Herbs for your liver. Herbs for your the entire GI tract. Okay, respiratory tea, respiratory one tincture as well. And work on your kidneys, because this is kidneys and lymphatics. So definitely extra herbs for the kidneys and extra herbs for the lymphatic system. And that's what I would do to get it. Time-wise, it varies. I can't give you a time frame because everybody's different. But it can be a few weeks, it can be months. I don't know. I can't tell you. Because everyone has the different level of stagnation. I don't know if your kidneys are filtering. I don't know any of those questions to give you a time frame. And even if I did, I still couldn't give it to you because everybody's unique. Okay. Annie here. Annie, what remedy is available for tics and Tourette's? Neurological issues. Yeah, you have a neurological issue. So you gotta clean the head. Okay, you wanna clean your sinuses. Do some ear candle, eye washes. Okay, nutty pot for your nasal passage. Massage the back of the head. Chew horseradish root. It'll help you break the mucus congestion. It's very powerful, right? Very, your eyes will tear. You want to do massage the back of the head, as I mentioned. You also want to clean your bowels. Make sure you have good bowel movements. Okay. But this is kidneys and lymphatic system. But in addition to the herbs for the kidneys and lymphatic system, I'll use extra herbs for the back of the head. So neurological tincture, circulation tincture. I also use herbs for my bowels. I covered that already because there's a nerve center here. There's a nerve center here. So we clean that up. And you need herbs for your adrenal glands because they produce neurotransmitters to control your nervous system. Once you strengthen your nervous system, you will get better. Hello, are you hiring, Michael? No, Michael, I'm not hiring right now. I am going to be coming out of academy or a mini school where I'll teach people how to use my methods. Okay, it will be like you want to learn about your kidneys, how to get kidneys better, than you go to this school kind of thing, a course so to speak. Okay, so I am coming out of that. It's in the works. How to heal a low estrogen and progesterone. Okay, low estrogen, progesterone. So what I would do, because a female, I would go on a high berry diet, maybe a 20-day dark grape only diet, and I would use extra herbs. I'll use the Fabulous 5 kidney tea, the Fabulous 5, and the kidney tea or nettle seed tea. Okay, because you want to strengthen your kidneys always. And I'm going to use something called a female hormonal balancer. It has herbs for your thyroid, herbs for your ovaries, herbs for your pituitary gland. Okay, and herbs for your adrenal glands. Those 3 have to be cleaned and fixed and and optimized for your hormones to balance out properly and for everything to work properly as far as the hormones are concerned. Okay, so that's what I would do. Definitely want to use the female hormonal balancer to help you. Herbs, that is. But this is kidneys and lymphatics because remember, the kidneys, if they don't filter out waste, the mucus will affect the function of your ovaries, adrenal glands, and your pituitary gland, and this controls the hormones in a female, and you're going to have issue on balance. Okay. Make sure you're also eating organic foods, okay, as much as you can, because when you eat foods that have high pesticides, it affects your hormone levels as well. So, yeah. Hello, I have a hard time getting pregnant. What should I order from the website? If you can't get pregnant, again, I just covered it literally, okay? If you can't get pregnant, it's your hormonal system is unbalanced. You have mucus and acids affecting the function of your uterus, your adrenal glands, the ovaries, of course, included, and your pituitary glands. So we need to clean that out. So we need to use herbs to address the kidneys, lymphatic system, endocrine glands, bowels. Okay. But you also need something called a female hormonal balancer. I would use that. I'll use that 5 to 7 times a day until I balance out my hormones. When you clean the whole body, and I would go on a 20-day either grape-only diet or watermelon-only cleanse. It's fantastic for the female reproductive area. I would also douche, okay, on a daily basis with lymphatic herbs just to cleanse the area, and that's what I would do. Okay, once you get the hormones in balance, once you cleanse the uterus, there's no reason why you cannot have children, unless it's some other factor that you're not expressing to me. What herbs can I use to remove inflammation, mucus buildup in the penis from, okay, so over masturbation and damaged nerves? I think I covered this for you already, okay, but it's the same principles. What will cause inflammation? Acids, okay, so it's not that the fact that you are overstimulating it is the cause. The cause is the body is acidic, and that's your weakest link. Okay, so you need to, for a male, I would use extra herbs for adrenal glands, extra herbs for the pituitary gland, extra herbs for your gonads. In other words, send blood flow to the lower regions. Okay, it's called lower circulation tincture. I would use that. Okay, and then you want to use the Fabulous 5 in kidney tea at the very least. But this is a nervous system issue as well, damaged nerves. So like I mentioned to you, clean your head, so your sinuses, because here houses the pituitary gland that controls hormones, and the nervous system. It controls hormones. The cerebellum controls the nervous system as well. So you want this clean. So clean your sinuses, clean your bowels, because the solar plexus houses nerves. And then clean your adrenal glands, because they control hormones and also the nervous system. So it's not difficult to fix this. And I said to you before, the male reproductive area is quite easy to fix. It's provided the diet is on point, and you're using the right herbs. So I want to diet or eat healthy, but I'm addicted to processed foods. What can I do to stop? You gotta take yourself away from the environment. First, you decide. Okay, most people think that they want to get healthy, but they haven't decided yet. They like the idea, but they haven't decided. Because if you decided that you want to change, you would go into your pantry and you would throw out or donate every single food that you know you should not be eating. But most people won't do that because they like the idea, okay, of getting better and looking better, but they're not willing to do the work yet. So you haven't decided yet. If you did decide, you would go in and throw out all the foods that are addictive to you, and then you go on a 100% fruit diet or a raw vegan diet to start, and then use the Fabulous 5, okay, and use the kidney tea. These foods you're eating, the processed foods, they have opiates in there, addictive substances that pull you in. So you have to pull yourself out mentally first, and then take the steps to cleanse the body with the fruits and the herbs, because the lymphatic system stores these opiates and these addictive substances, because it cannot get rid of it through the kidneys or through the lymph system. So you have to cleanse the lymph system, you have to cleanse the kidneys, cleanse the liver, get everything out of you, and then change your lifestyle. Go for walks, meditate, pray. Don't be watching TV, don't be on social media too much, because this is trapping you. So you want to change your lifestyle, you want to change your perspective, and then you see you're going to get better, and these foods will not harm you anymore. I can guarantee you go on 2 weeks on a fruit cleanse, even if you tend to come back to eating cooked foods, you will not eat the way you did before, because you would have seen the light, you would have seen the power of a healthy diet. Okay, so you can reach out to me for steps if you want. So guys, thank you again for coming on. Appreciate it. It means a lot to me. How do I tackle balancing my hormones? I just covered this right now, so I'll repost this video so you can watch it. Okay. So, but you said you have fibroids and nothing seems to work in balancing my hormones. Please reach out to me. I'll give you the steps. Okay. I'm telling you, you haven't done the right thing properly yet. If you do the right steps, you'll get better. Okay. So that's for you. Thato Yamodimo. Please reach out to me. Message me. This is Michaela from San Francisco. What herbs do you use for boils? Boils, cysts, fibroids. Okay, since you mentioned that, let me cover it again, because the first question I just went over was fibroids. So any kind of fibroid, boils, cysts, these are encapsulation of fluids, acidic fluids. Your body has done so because your body cannot get rid of it through the lymph system to the kidneys, and therefore it's protecting itself. If you don't want any boils there, you don't want any kind of cyst or any kind of fibroids, you need to get the kidneys to filter out waste, and you need to move the lymph system. This means 100% fruit diet, like a grape-only diet. The 20-30 day dark grape-only diet is what I would use. And I would use extra herbs for the kidneys, lymphatic system, and adrenal glands, endocrine glands, and the bowels. Okay, this is what you do. You need kidney filtration. The boils are only there, of course, even if you burnt yourself and it was a boil, it still means that the body is not removing, the lymph system is not moving, and so the waste is not being removed. So it's stuck there and encapsulates. So you need to move your lymph system. So it's crucial that you get on the fruits and you use extra lymphatic herbs as well. But it's mostly kidneys and lymphatic system that is responsible for your boils, your cysts, and your fibroids. Okay. Sorry. My name is Tora. What do you do for inflammation in wrist and arms? Inflammation is acidosis. Acids can leave the body. They cause pain in your wrists and arms. You got to get the pain out of them. I speak from experience. About 9 to 10 years ago, I had a lot of pain from bodybuilding, and I'm in a high protein diet, animal based diet, and I thought it was just aging. You're aging, so your joints get achy because that's what you're told. But when I changed my diet, I went to raw vegan diet for a long stretch, and I went on the fruits with the herbs. All those pains went away, and there was inflammation in my shoulders, inflammation in my joints as well. And today they're all gone. That's because the diet has changed. That's because the acids are no longer in those regions burning you up. Okay, so you want to get rid of inflammation, you need to go on a 100% fruit diet to move your lymph system. That's the system that's going to remove the waste and the inflammation, okay, through to your lymph nodes, through to your kidneys. So you need to work on your adrenal glands to fight inflammation, work on your lymphatic system, work on your kidneys, okay? And then add herbs for endocrine glands, add herbs for the bowels. It's that simple, okay? And you give it time. But the diet is crucial. That's for you, Torah. You can reach out to me if you want. Lewis here. Lewis, please reach out to me, okay? I can take your question and give you more attention, okay, Lewis? But any kind of kidney issue you want to fix, okay? I don't care how far gone it is. This is from experience. You always want to change your diet. It's crucial you do so. You cannot heal your kidneys when you're on a cooked food diet, even if it's veggies. You need to go 100% fruit diet. If it's me, I'll be on a 30-day dark grape only diet, just to start it. And I'll be on 3 different kidney tinctures, 2 different kidney teas, 2 different adrenal gland tinctures, 1 lymphatic herb, 1 endocrine herb, and 1 bowel herbs. I know it's a lot, but in my case here, if my kidneys are suffering, I don't care. I'll do whatever it takes to succeed. Then you want to use nettle seed tea. Take that 3 times a day. 3 times a day. I mean, nettle seed is probably the best herb for the kidneys, to build up the kidneys. So I'll use the nettle seed tea, okay? Or nettle seeds, and I'll take it in a spoon, put in juice, and drink it, okay? And then you want to, this is what if you can take a quarter of a teaspoon of baking soda, put into your juice or water and drink it, that can help you as well. It kind of alkalizes takes away the acidity in the kidneys as well. Okay, and that's what I would do. Of course, you gotta watch, if you're on a machine, you gotta make sure you consult your doctor to watch your potassium and phosphorus levels, etc. He'll probably give you binders. And, but that's how I would work myself out of it, because the first goal in getting out of any kind of, say, dialysis and that is to self-urinate. Once you can self-urinate, you can get kidney filtration. Once you can get kidney filtration, you can get your kidneys better. I covered this. What can I take for constant neck and shoulder pain? Inflammation. Get rid of the pain. Don't try and treat this, meaning that you're trying to put something to alleviate the pain. This is not how you fix it. You got to get your kidneys to filter. If it were me, Sarah Jane, I would jump on a 30-day dark grape only diet, okay? It's the fastest way of doing it. Or even a 20-day lemon only cleanse. And use 2 different kidney teas, 2 different kidney tinctures, 2 different adrenal tinctures, okay? One lymphatic gland tincture, endocrine tincture, bowel string tincture, and work at it, okay? Because you got to get the pain out of your body. Do some nice gentle massages. You need kidney filtration though. You can't get kidney filtration. You cannot remove the acids that are burning you up, okay, and causing the shoulder and neck pain. Maybe do you can see a Nuka chiropractor that can align your body properly, and it's not very invasive, it's very gentle, and it can get the acids coming out of your body. Like when the body is straight, it's easier for the acids to leave the body, okay? I also do some enemas. What can I feed my newborn if I do not have milk supply? Listen, I would be on fruit juices, and if I had to use any kind of milk, I use hemp seed milk. If those are my choices. Of course, you have to try this coconut milk, hemp seed. There are many formulas for vegan formulas. I would not use any milk products here at all, if it were my child, that is. Okay, children do not do well with milk. They just don't. Even when they're on mother's milk and the mother is acidic, the child suffers. And you see today, I've seen it personally, that children are born with eczema, neurological disorders, etc. This is because the foods and the lymphatic system, the foods the mom is eating, and the way the mom's adrenal glands, lymphatic system, and kidneys are compromised. You should always detox for a year before you even conceive. That's what I think one should do. Okay, but you can reach out to me for steps. Adriana, I covered this already. Feel free and reach out to me. Okay, I covered this already for you. Hey, glad to see you live again. Thank you so much. Yeah, I come live every day now. I try to come twice a day, but always I come live every day. Why? Because I want to get you guys to a place where you know how to get yourself better. How do I get a hump from my back of the neck? I don't know what kind of hump it is. I don't know. You have to specify. Is it like is it fluids, or is it like a boil? Like, you have to specify. I'm so grateful for your knowledge. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do you have any suggestions for sickle cell? Well, I do know this thing. If you want to keep the blood nice and healthy, if you want to keep the cells strong, you have to fix your bone marrow. You have to, when I say fix, use herbs for your bone marrow, use herbs for your spleen. Okay, but you cannot be on a high protein diet and a starchy diet and expect your sickle cell to get any better or improve. If it were me, I'll be on fruits only, period. Because there's no other diet that's better for keeping the blood light and thin, okay, and to get things flowing. That's the only thing I would do. And I would use a blood herbs for the blood. I would like burdock root, yellow dock, etc. Okay, you can use a tincture for that. And I'll use 2 different kidney teas, 2 different kidney tinctures, adrenal glands, herbs for the adrenal glands, herbs for the endocrine glands, and herbs for the bowels, as well as the lymphatic system, and give it time. Okay, you can get yourself far better than where you are now, because chances are you're eating a high protein diet, high starchy diet, and this will make things worse. Okay, so okay, how do you improve the look of your skin overall? Moisturize your skin on a daily basis with oils. Okay, it's very important, very, very important to do that, and not too much, even if it's a little. So we have a lot of oils on our website, like this one here, turmeric, for instance. It's one of my favorites. Yes, it's very strong, but the reason why you oil your skin is because as you get older, no matter how healthy you are, no matter how good your vegan or raw vegan diet is, you need to moisturize the skin, because the skin gets older with age. It's not as elastic, so oiling is important. It's a bit like having a leather bag. If you don't oil it or take care of it properly with the right oils, it will crack. Same with the skin. So you need to make sure that on a daily basis, at least once a day, gently massage your face or skin with a good oil, okay, after you've cleansed it. And we have several of them on our website, and I'm very proud of them, because these are probably the best on the market. They are double infused, no preservatives, no chemicals, absolutely fantastic value, handcrafted, each one of them, so you get the best of the best. Well worth the investment. I need energy, help me. If you need energy, you have to work on your adrenal glands. They are the energy glands. Therefore, diet has to change, of course. You go 100% fruit diet and use the Fabulous 5. Use Fabulous 5 and use the kidney tea, and do 2 different kidney tinctures. So adrenal gland tincture and adrenal restorative tincture is what I would use. It takes a little bit of time, because your adrenal glands, when they're beaten up by the caffeine and the coffee and the stimulants in your animal products, they get very weak, and it takes that time to perk them up. And I also drink licorice tea to help you perk your energy up. Also, you can use the 3 ginsengs. We have Chinese ginseng, Panax ginseng, and Siberian ginseng. American ginseng, Panax ginseng, and Siberian ginseng, and licorice root. All those 4, fantastic for your energy. Okay, we have an website called Energy. You should try it. It's fantastic. Don't use it at night though, because you probably can't sleep. So let's see. I'm waving to people. Cherise here. Which ones are products best to help with chronic gut? Chronic gut is you can't take one thing for chronic gut. You have to cleanse the lymph system in the gut area, the bowels. You have to move your lymph system. This means you need a protocol. Okay, it's not like you take one thing and everything's gone. No, you gotta cleanse the body. So 100% fruit diet if you can tolerate it. Otherwise, I use green drinks, and you need to use the bowel strength tincture. You need to use kidney herbs, lymphatic herbs, adrenal gland herbs, endocrine herbs, and the bowel strength herbs I mentioned already. This is how you clean it. Also, to calm things down, you can take a tablespoon of marshmallow root, infuse it in cold water and drink it. Okay, let it sit for 8 hours cold, and drink it in the morning. It coats your system. It's anti-inflammatory. You can use slippery elm, and you can also use aloe vera shots. These will calm things down as you are addressing the root cause, which is the kidneys and the lymphatic system. So that's how you deal with it. You can reach out to me, Cherise. Aloha, L here. Hi L. Traumatic brain injury caused time lapse or losing presence. Best herbs for any special remediation. I would use herbs. We call it neurological one tincture. It has herbs for the brain and nerves. But this is a nervous system issue. Even though you say it's traumatic brain injury, to cleanse the brain, you need to use. You need to clean your sinuses. Okay, so ear cleansing, eye washes, neti pot. Make sure you drain the acids here, and you need to clean your bowels. Very important. The body cannot heal the head region of the brain when there's acids there. Remember, the body can't heal in an acidic environment. It will cause scarring. Okay, and you don't want the body to scar. So you want the acids to leave the head region. That means clean your sinuses, clean your bowels. Very important. You need good bowel movements. Okay, remember the head sits on your GI tract. It cannot be constipated, otherwise you will not be able to drain those acids out. Now work on your kidneys. You need about 2 different kidney teas, 2 different kidney tinctures. Okay, send blood flow to the head region. So use neurological tincture and circulation tincture for the herbs to push blood flow here as well. Massage the back of your head gently. Okay, and then you want to use the Fabulous 5 kidney tea as your base always. So work on your kidneys, adrenals, lymph system, stomach and bowels, and the endocrine glands. And I would use the neurological tincture about 5 to 7 times a day, every day for a few months. You need to go a few months, and you'll get better. You feel better, definitely. Okay, so acids trapped in your brain region will cause these things to happen, even if it's an injury or not. You gotta let the body heal itself, the brain heal, and the way to do that is to move the lymph system and to get the kidneys to filter. It's always the same case. Always, that's how you get things better at the root. Okay. Now, I mean, granted, you might be taking medication or something. I do not know, but that's how you do it. This is how you do it diet-wise, at least. When you say grape or fruit cleanse, is that all I eat and drink all every day? Yes, that's what it means. So remember, my channel is not a diet channel. This is not about eating like on a daily basis what you eat. This is a cleansing detox channel. So when you come to this channel, you're looking for how to get better. So definitely, I will try to go on a grape only or fruit only cleanse to cleanse the body. That's what we do it for, to move the lymph system. So yeah, and once you're done, you can add some balance to your life. You know, some cooked alkaline vegan or whatever you want. So the next question was, for how long do I cleanse for? For as long as it's needed to get better. You use the fruits for as long as it's needed to get better. If you can't go fruits all through, then move to some raw vegan and back and forth. But you gotta be raw, and you gotta be using the herbs as well. So when you cleanse, you eat no other foods. No, I don't eat no other foods but the fruits and the herbs. My name is Mai. I have boil behind my ear. Mai, I just covered it already, and I will repost this video for you, okay? So you can rewatch it. Teeth grinding cause, a neurological disorder. Parathyroid is weak. So when you have teeth grinding, it's your nervous system, and also your parathyroid is weak as well. Parathyroid makes use of calcium, remember, okay? So it's the gland that makes use of calcium. When your calcium utilization is not working properly, you can have issues like that. Okay, its adrenal glands can also cause imbalance in terms of your nerve impulses. So adrenal glands part of the nervous system. So you should clean your nervous system. It's work on your adrenal glands, work on your bowels, solar plexus, and works on your head region, pituitary gland. Cerebellum. I keep on confusing the two. Cerebellum controls your nervous system. Okay, so clean the cerebellum, clean the adrenal glands, and clean your bowels, solar plexus. That's how you deal with the nervous system. But remember, this is kidneys, lymphatics. So you gotta fix your kidneys and lymphatic system so that the acids can drain out and the nervous system can heal itself. How do I do a fruit diet? How many days? All you're doing is switching your diet. You're going to 100% fruit diet. You're going to use to replace all your meals with fruits. It can be berries, melons, papaya, apples, pears, cherries. Doesn't matter what fruits you have. Just go to your local store, see what fruits you have available, and use them. Okay, and replace all your meals that you normally have with fruits, and use the Fabulous 5 as the minimum. Fabulous 5. That's it. And give it time. Try a week, try 2 weeks, and see the gains. Can we protect ourselves from toxins in the air and graphene? You can, absolutely. You just keep your lymphatic system moving and clean with the fruit diet and the lymphatic herbs, and work on your kidney filtration. That's how you keep your immunity strong. So Kova, Monica, hi Monica, good afternoon to you as well. Um, but, yeah, says parents are our first direction overall. Yes, remember kids will follow their parents by inspiration, never by. They won't, if you tell your kids to do something, then they won't do it if they don't see you doing it. It's not a coincidence that you can put your child into sports, but if the parents are not into sports, the child will hate the game. Okay, they'll hate the sports. I started a fruit-only diet, but cannot get rid of these headaches. Will it stop eventually? To get rid of headaches, you need to be on herbs to help you. Why? Because headaches are caused by three major factors. One is interstitial lymphatic congestion. That means your lymph system and your lymph system is not moving properly, and your kidneys are not filtering out waste. This is the most common cause most people don't recognize. Number two, your gut is congested. You have something going wrong with your gut. You could be constipated, or there could be buildup of mucus in there. Number three, your sinuses are congested. So you need to clean your sinuses, clean your gut, and clean your lymph system and kidneys. You understand? So if you want temporary relief, though, you can take peppermint essential oil and put a drop here, right here in the temple, and sniff it and heal it. Make sure it's organic, though. Okay, just a little bit. Sniff it. It gives you relief. But yes, you could go, if you go on a fruit only cleanse, you could have a healing crisis of a headache, but it's temporary. Okay, and it goes away. Will low protein affect me? No, actually, low protein is probably protecting you. You do not need a high protein diet. Okay, this is a myth that's going around, promoted by everybody and their parents. Okay, it's really bad advice, and I'm saying this from experience, not from theory. The people who come to me, athletes especially, on high protein diets, they come with arthritis, severe bad colons, and guts. Okay, and failing kidneys. So I can tell you for one thing, you might think that you're okay to go on a high protein diet. It'll catch up with you eventually. And it does. Because when you're younger, you can bear it. But as you get older, the effects get very permanent. April is my name. Is it okay to smoke marijuana? No, I mean, not if you're trying to heal, okay? And in general, this is not good for you neurologically. It has neurotoxins in there as well, okay? And even though that is natural, it's going to affect your nervous system, and you don't want that. It's going to affect your brain and nervous system. And also, the actual smoke itself is acidic. It will make it will go into your lungs and go into your blood. The blood will spit it out to the lymphatic system and create an acidic body. You have a problem, to damage your teeth and everything as well. So no, I mean, if you really have to have it, then have it as an edible. How do I clear up redness in the face, blushing, or rosacea? Don't look at treating it. Get to the root cause. Rosacea, all these things, it's a reflection of your kidneys and your liver. Your kidneys are not filtering out waste. You're going to have your face blushing red and rosacea. You want to address the root cause, not treat it. Then you address your kidneys, your liver, your spleen. Those three are the major main factors you have to focus on. But kidneys and lymphatic system are crucial. They're the root cause. And then you use extra herbs for your spleen, extra herbs for your, you can clean the blood, extra herbs for your blood, okay? And for the liver, and it's definitely kidneys though. In the meantime though, use a good skin oil. You know, like as I mentioned before, on our website, we have quite a few. Like, you know, you can use sarsaparilla, it's fantastic for that. You can use Aragon grape, also good for that, or turmeric. Turmeric is fantastic. It's great for the skin because it brings out that glow as well. Okay. Let's see. What about thinning hair? So if you have thinning hair, you have mucus in the head region, congestion of the head, acids burning the hair follicles. Acids will cause dandruff. Okay, and acids and mucus will affect the function of your glands that control the hair growth. So you want to fix that. You need to go on 100% fruit diet. You can add green drinks now and then, but you need herbs like something called circulation 1 tincture and neurological 1 tincture that boosts blood flow to the head region. You want to use hair oil to extend application of to increase blood flow. Okay, you want to clean your gut. You cannot be constipated. If you want your hair to grow, you need good bowel movements. So use the bowel strength tincture. But this at the root is your kidneys, lymphatic system, and adrenal glands. So use the Fabulous 5 in kidney tea. You also want to take horsetail tea. Has silica. About 25% of the volume of silica is bioavailable. Great for your hair, skin, and nails as well. Okay, and that's what I would use to grow my hair. So. Can you comment on eating tofu? How much is okay to eat daily, weekly, etc.? Is there such a thing as too much tofu? Should we eat it raw or cooked, and what kind? Well, tofu, make sure for number one that it's always organic, okay? Because most of the tofu in the market right now, if it's not organic, is GMO, and that by itself is bad. Okay, tofu in moderation is okay. I will have it occasionally when I'm having cooked foods, and I go to, so I go to a restaurant or something like that. I'll have the tofu. I don't like it, a lot of it. I don't, personally, I don't like tofu that much. I would not overeat it, and try and get your tofu fermented the real way, like in Asia they do it. The tofu we have here in North America is processed, and they use a lot of chemicals to fix it up. So it's usually very bad for you. So so long as it's organic and you use it in moderation, it's okay. Provided you're not trying to heal the body. If you're trying to heal the body, I would avoid tofu, and it can be cooked or fermented. It's fine. Okay, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a nice meal with tofu if it's what you enjoy, if it's cooked. I mean, I do it once in a while. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't make it a habit. I don't like tofu as a habit. I don't buy into the, say, take too much tofu and there's too much estrogen in there. No, I think you should be more concerned about the estrogenic compounds in the air, in your hairspray and everything. Is far worse than having tofu. How can I get rid of fertility with fruits? I think you meant to say, how can I get rid of infertility with fruits? Yeah, you gotta cleanse the glands that are responsible for balancing hormones or producing hormones. These are the adrenal glands, your ovaries, and your pituitary gland. Those are the three major ones that you fix. So fix meaning use herbs for those. Okay, but this is kidneys and lymphatics. You gotta fix your kidneys and your lymphatic system, because remember, when your glands are compromised, you got mucus and acids affecting the glands. And this is because the kidneys are not filtering out the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is stagnant, holding the acids, and it's causing your imbalance in hormones, etc., disruption of the ease of function of your body. So you want to get the body working better, you got to go on 100% fruit diet and use the herbs I just mentioned. Okay. On our website, we have something called the female hormonal balance. I use that. It's fantastic for this. Okay. So mascardine is good to eat. I believe that's kind of an orange, right? Yes, you can have that. You can have that. What do you do if struggling to stick to fruit only? I would go on raw vegan meals now and then, and green drinks, okay? And if I really had to, I would have some steamed veggies, just to make sure I don't fall. I mean, I'll go back and forth, but I'll try and stay on the high 100% fruits. But if I can't, I'll go on some salads and some green drinks, and then maybe some steamed veggies now and then. Could you advise walking outdoors barefoot and how it can help alkalize the body? It's called grounding. Okay, so we are energy beings. We are made of energy. Our cells need energy. Everything about us is energy, right? It's energy is neither created nor destroyed. So when we have a body, or we are in the body, it's like a vehicle. It's made up of energy. So it requires energy to function properly. That's why we go on the high fruit diet. They measured the energy of the human body needs in angstroms of energy, and it's about 6,600 angstroms of energy. When you eat fruits, the average fruits, ripe fruits, about 9,000 to 11,000 angstroms of energy. So when you eat it, you're getting a surplus. When you eat cooked foods, veggies is about 1,000, so it's a deficit. And when you eat cooked meat, animal product is like a 500 to a minus, so it's a deficit. So grounding is the same theory. When you ground, you are literally absorbing the energy from the ground, the earth. Okay, so it should be done preferably in a clean place, in a clean earth. Maybe make sure it's safe to do so. The ocean is the sea. The sea sun is fantastic. You can go into like a park or something, but make sure it's natural ground that you have your foot on, and that it's safe to do so. Because these days there's quite a bit of ticks and stuff going around. You want to make sure that you're in a safe environment where you can put your foot on the ground and ground. And do it for like a 10-15 minutes walk. Take a walk and be safe and ground. It's good for you, good energy. Hugging a tree, even the term tree hugger, is actually very beneficial for you, because you're absorbing the energy of the tree as well, and it's actually quite powerful. If you take the time to listen and to understand and hold the tree, you see and hear stuff. You can definitely feel the vibrations for sure. Okay, and that's healing, because the tree you can take the energy from the tree without harming it. What are your thoughts on cacao? I don't use it on detox. It tends to be high in caffeine. Right? But I mean, personally love cacao. Chocolate is one of my weaknesses. I will have that once in a while. So it's all about balance, but not when you're trying to heal the body. Cherries acidic? No, cherries are fantastic for you. Actually, one of the best fruits to use. I love cherries. It's low glycemic as well. Fantastic for you. If you can get cherries, go all out on cherries. Cherry only diet. That's fantastic. I could do that. Is it possible to eat too much fruits? I've never seen it happen before. But it's possible. It's like, is it possible to eat too much starch and protein? Yes. Is it possible to eat too much fruit? Yes. But the fruits are so high nutrient rich and dense that you cannot eat a lot of it. It's not possible. I've tried. When I first started this fruit thing, I would eat lots and lots of fruits. Now I barely eat any. You've seen my videos, and people can't believe it. That you have only this much. I'll buy a pound of a bag of grapes, maybe a pound and a half. It will last me 2 days. I'll bring it to work. I'll put it there for lunch. I'll take a small batch of it. I'll eat it. I'm good to go. So you don't eat a lot of fruits when you go on a fruit cleanse and your body's clean. You don't need to eat a lot. You manage. You thrive with very little. If the top of the toe is sore, is that kidneys? Like if you, I mean, the question, did it become sore by itself? But in general, soreness, if you hit yourself, let's say you hit your foot or something and it's sore, what system removes that inflammation? Your lymphatic system. And the lymphatic system will take that waste or damage or inflammation through your lymph nodes, through your kidneys. So if that pathway is blocked or is not working properly, then you will get sore. Like working a muscle, you produce lactic acid. If you cannot remove the acids, you have soreness. And the way to move the acids is through your lymph system, through your lymph nodes to the kidneys. So that pathway has to be open and clean. If it's not clean and open, it's possible to experience soreness and pain. Yes. I covered the teeth grinding already. Okay. Okay. Like, yeah, I covered the sore toe. So, what country are you in? What country are you in and where are you born? Because you have cool English accent. I'm living in Canada. I'm from Ghana, West Africa. And yes, you're right about the English accent because English is the national language of Ghana, West Africa. Okay, and that's the language. That's where I grew up. So yes, I have a slight of a British accent. That's because that's all we speak in Ghana is English. Thank you so much for asking. I covered the sickle cell already. I've reposed for you. Plant-based vegan diet, trying to go off food, but I fail towards the evening and have an alkaline meal. Keep on trying. You'll get there. You will get there. Okay, it's just a matter of time. I find it easy to transition quickly. It doesn't bother me because I love the fruits. But do what you can. Even if you succeed one day, if you succeed in one day, just try off foods one day. You will see the success, and it'll be easier for you the next day. So keep on going though. Don't beat yourself up. Let's try. Do you teach iris reading? No, I don't teach it. Although I have written a book on it, I haven't published it yet, and it's pretty cool because what I did was that I told a story about the eye, so that when you learn the story, you know how to read the eye because you see the eye is a chart, but it's hard to remember in your mind off topic. So I actually translated the actual markings into a story. So once you read the story and learn the story, you will always be able to read an eye easy. So it's in the works. I wrote it months and months ago, but I haven't attended to it yet. But definitely writing a book on it to teach you how to read your eyes quickly, efficiently, and easily. Okay. I crave. Someone says I crave something like other than fruit and juicy fruit. Then yeah, use the veggies. Green drinks, veggies is fine. Do you ship to USA? Yes, we ship to the USA. Okay, I gotta take one more question. Imagine, someone says, Mother Soul says, imagine if we had access to healthcare this value. Look how many of us need real help and are dead ends with the current. Yes. Well, listen, nobody's going to take care of your health like you can, okay? The information I'm giving you right now, only you can use it. So if you rely on someone to take care of your health, like, going through the regular conventional way, like, when you're sick, you go where you go, nothing wrong with that system. But if you don't take care of your own health and take charge of your own health, you will never succeed because someone doesn't care as much as you do, and someone won't put the effort to learn as much as you do. That's why it's important to learn everything I'm teaching you right now, because this is simple. And once you learn it and you know how to use the herbs, you're pretty much good to go. Okay, you won't be getting as ill as most people will. You won't, because the diet we're eating now in the society is the cause of our illnesses. And if you don't eat that way, you're already 90% ahead of everybody. Okay, so keep it up. Okay, guys, I gotta stop here. But feel free to send me your questions to Facebook. Okay, on my profile link, click the link. It has the links to Facebook. Send me the messages there. It's easier for me to respond. Or you can send a message to my website or direct message me here. I'll do my best to get to you, okay? I'm backed up as always, but I'm still working on it. Just start your progress. Make sure you go and have some fruit diet. Don't wait till tomorrow. Start today and get your Fabulous 5 and start your journey, and you do very well. Also, for those who want to learn, educate yourself. I've written books that are very simple to read, very short. They're on Amazon. is under Ron Merriby. Literally, I believe one of the most powerful books you can buy, because I don't fluff it up. There's no theory here. It literally shows you step by step what to do. Okay, and you always have this in hand. You can always get yourself better, no matter where you are in the world. Okay, simple. All my information is free. Okay, but these books are handy to have, because it's something that you can refer to when you want to. Thank you so much for being on. I will come back. Until then, have a blessed afternoon.